It is misleading to focus on short-term results. You have to minimize your losses and try to preserve capital for those very few instances where you can make a lot in a very short period of time. What you can't afford to do is throw away your capital on suboptimal trades. I learned to avoid trying to catch up or double up to recoup losses. I also learned that a certain amount of loss will affect your judgment, so you have to put some time between that loss and the next trade. I've learned that markets, which are often just mad crowds, are often irrational. When emotionally overwrought, they're almost always wrong. In the real world, it is not too wise to have your stop where everyone else has their stop. Trading decisions should be made as unemotionally as possible. When things aren't going right, don't push, don't press. A good trend-following system will keep you in the market until there is evidence that the trend has changed. I always say that you could publish trading rules in the newspaper and no one would follow them. The key is consistency and discipline. Almost anybody can make up a list of rules that are 80% as good as what we taught people. What they couldn't do is give them the confidence to stick to those rules even when things are going bad. I could trade without knowing the name of the market. There is another point that I think is as important. You should expect the unexpected in this business. Expect the extreme. Don't think in terms of boundaries that limit what the market might do. If there is any lesson I have learned in the nearly 20 years that I've been in this business, it is that the unexpected and the impossible happen every now and then. How much of a role does luck play in trading? In the long run, zero. Absolutely zero. I don't think anybody winds up making money in this business because they started out lucky. Whatever method you use to enter trades, the most critical thing is that if there is a major trend, your approach should assure that you get in that trend. Trade small because that's when you are as bad as you are ever going to be. Learn from your mistakes. Trading has taught me not to take the conventional wisdom for granted. What money I made in trading is testimony to the fact that the majority is wrong a lot of the time. The vast majority is wrong even more of the time. When you are getting beat to death, get your head out of the mixer. When you have a position, you put it on for a reason, and you've got to keep it until the reason no longer exists. You should always have a worst-case point. The only choice should be to get out quicker. Trading decisions should be made as unemotionally as possible.